Hey, what's good, 10K gang? Now today's video, I'm gonna be talking about Kenneth Faried. Now I know a lot of people got questions for the Denver Nuggets. Basically, where is Kenneth Faried? And honestly, I have the same question too, just because we all know Kenneth Faried is an outstanding rebounder. He's been in the starting lineup for the Denver Nuggets since 2011. He's literally started every single game, and he barely even had injury problems. Like, this man was playing throughout the whole season. Now this season, you see he's not playing at all. He's barely even getting minutes on the floor. He's only getting 14 minutes on the court. So it's just like, what happened to Kenneth Faried? And just a couple years ago, they signed him to a 4-year, $50 million contract. That's basically a max contract. So it's just like, where is Kenneth Faried? You paid him all this money, but you're not playing him? But I just want to talk about Kenneth Faried and just give you guys my opinion on why he's not playing this season. Now, first, we all know Kenneth Faried is not really an all-star, but he always been a major impact for the Denver Nuggets. He's been playing on this team since 2011, and he's been a starter every single year. So it's just like, and plus, when they used to go to the playoffs, when they had Ty Lawson, Andre Iguodala, Wilson Chandler, and all them boys, you know, they was a playoff team. They was making it to the playoffs, but they was always losing against the Warriors and stuff like that. But Kenneth Faried was always there. He was always the starting power forward. So it's just like, Kenneth Faried, he has knowledge. He know how it is to be in the playoffs and compete. And honestly, I just feel like the head coach don't really have trust in Kenneth Faried this season, just because he's only averaging 5 points, 4 rebounds, shooting 51 field goal percentage. But they only put him on the floor for like 14 minutes. So it's just like, why are you not playing Kenneth Faried? And just reading this article, basically he's saying is he's not trying to start Kenneth Faried over Trey Lyles or Nikolai just because these two guys has been playing better than him. So basically, they just really gave up on Kenneth Faried for some reason. I don't know why they gave up on him. He's only 28 years old. He's not even old. Like, he's literally still in his prime. And they just gave up on him like he's just some old player. This is what the head coach had to say about not starting Kenneth Faried. He said, right now, Kenneth is not part of rotation. Obviously, things change in this business. But why would I play him over Nikolai or Trey Lyles with how well they're playing right now? Now, honestly, I understand why he started Nikolai. He's been averaging 17 points, been playing very, very well. I honestly didn't even realize how good Nikolai was until I seen him play this season. So I understand why Nikolai is starting. But Trey Lyles, yeah, he's been playing good a couple of games. He's been averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds. But this is the thing, Kenneth Faried can't average that easily. If he plays more minutes on the floor, Kenneth Faried can average more than 10 points and 5 rebounds. He's been averaging 8 rebounds a game and nearly 12 to 13 points a game his whole career. So it's just like, honestly, you just need to let Kenneth Faried do his thing. I don't understand why he's not letting Kenneth Faried do his thing when they all know Kenneth Faried's potential. He's only 28 years old. He has potential and he has the knowledge of winning. He knows how to win. He's been playing competitive his whole career. And right now, the Denver Nuggets, they're 9th seed. They might not make the playoffs this year just because they're right under the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz is doing very, very well this year. They have that rookie Donovan Mitchell. They are doing very well, and they're going to keep that HC because the Utah Jazz is not going down this year. They've been playing extremely hard this year. So it's just like, the Denver Nuggets, they need to step their game up. And right now, their whole starting lineup, they're 9th seed. You know, Trey Lyles and Nikolai, they're doing okay, but they're 9th seed. They're still not in the playoff range. So it's just like, they need to change up something if they want to make it to the playoffs. Because they continue to do what they're doing, they're not making it to the playoffs. So it's just like, they need to put Kenneth Faried back in the starting lineup and see how he plays. If Kenneth Faried still play the same, and he's still only averaging 5 points a game, 4 rebounds, then okay, you can probably put Trey Lyles back in the starting lineup. I would understand. But right now, this lineup they have right now is not working. It's not working. They're still 9th seed in the playoffs. They need to try something different if they want to make it to the playoffs. We all know Kenneth Faried is a very aggressive player. That's the main reason why he even got drafted, just because he is so aggressive. He crashes boards. He know how to stop the finisher driving in and scoring on him. And he know how to stay out of foul trouble also. It's just like, Kenneth Faried, he knows how to play the game. He know his position. So just having Kenneth Faried and Nikolai as a duo in the paint and just keeping the paint locked down, you know, it would help their defense. It would help teams not scoring them easily and everything. So just like, they need to put Kenneth Faried back in the lineup. I don't understand why they're not letting him do his thing, but they need to have trust in Kenneth Faried just because he know how to win. He already been through this whole situation. He been to the playoffs before. He played against competition before. Kenneth Faried knows how it is to play against competition. But that's just my opinion, you guys. But I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press that notification button. TK Gang, we out.